What's happening, good people? Welcome to Montez at midday, and we're being brought to you by title sponsor, the Weed Squad, St. Louis. Hope everyone is doing well. If it's your first time tuning in, thank you so much. There are several ways you can follow the show. We have a page on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And we also post a live stream Montez at midday on YouTube. Feel free to follow us there on YouTube at Dre Montez. And we're also on TikTok, Dre Montez 63. Hope everyone had a great weekend, but we got to do some adjustments here. 1 second. Okay, and there we are. Let's see if we got this all panhandled together. There we go. Good people. Okay, so we all together. We this thing together. So how y'all doing again? But in the words of Motivational Monday people out there, those of us that feel the workday, we ready for it? You know what we got to do. High fives, chest bump. Ah, let's hug this thing out. It's getting there for the real thing. Does that feel good? Okay. I needed that little hug right there. I needed that just a tad. I needed that right there. Rather than that, it is that day. What a weekend it was. What a weekend it was. Weather-wise, it was outstanding. Libra Nation, where you at in the building? If you're a Libra, today's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. All Libras out there in the building. Happy birthday to you. Yeah, happy birthday to you. If you're celebrating some today, congratulations. You deserve it. If you got married over the weekend, congratulations to you. If your college football team, congratulations if they won. Congratulations to your NFL team and all teams whose prayers were answered yesterday. Congratulations to you. And also to the WNBA champion, Chicago Sky. I give it up for them. Also, honorable mention, the HBCU fans out there from Jackson State. 54,000 people showed up at the game to watch Jackson State take on Alabama State. Wow. Those are some numbers right there. I mean, that's some what? You would think, maybe it was a concert, a comedy tour, a fashion show, a car show. No, it was a college football game at HBCU. Jackson State, Deion Sanders. Keep doing your thing, my man. Keep doing your thing. There was a whole lot of things going on over the weekend. Really was a whole lot of things. Locally, there's a lot of concerts, a lot of things outdoors, a lot of things bringing people back together. And here locally, we had what was something I think didn't get enough attention. And I don't know who's to blame for that. But it was my high school, Sumner High School's homecoming. The homecoming. Oldest African American high school west of the Mississippi, 1875. It's historic, the institution itself, and the people that have came through those hallways and through those doors, whether it be a teacher or a student or an athlete. We've had some pretty significant people come through that door and on those fields and wear those maroon and white colors. But something odd happened Saturday. We had no football team. And that was a little different, a little odd for me. I've seen stories about this in movies in small towns when they go back and they still get together. I've seen nothing in real life. I've read stories about this in a small corner of a editorial or a sports section or entertainment. I've read something about alumni and former classmates and students gather at the field for homecoming every year. But here's the thing: they don't have a football team, so they just gather and just share memories and stories, which are going to happen anyway. But I want to take this a step further. I'm no high scholar. I'm no politician in this town. I want to know, how did that happen? Is it something that the public school system did wrong? Where did we fail at not to have a football team? And is it possible to get back to the table and readdress this situation on possibly getting a football team back for Sumner High School? And also next year for the homecoming. And I mentioned this to my man Albert Thomas and some of the other people that I saw Saturday. It was great seeing everybody as usual. It was great seeing everybody, family members to friends to former teammates. It was pretty cool seeing everybody. But I posed this question: Can we get together next year and do an alumni flag football game? My dude James Skinny, he does a podcast, and my man Preston, they cover the all sports. They also have a very successful flag football league, and they provide video content for that out at St. Vincent Park. And they also travel all over the Midwest and South, and even out west they went and played a tournament. But I wonder, is that possible? I don't care what class you graduated from next year. We need people to participate in an alumni flag football game at Sumner High School field, and we're going to play at 10 o'clock in the morning, and we're going to play to 12 just for fun. Don't keep scoring. We're going to have to have some fun. You know, I think we need some form of entertainment. There's too much talent for us just to stand around, drink, talk, hug, flirt, and smoke, dance, and show our business up. We can get out there on that field and do something. So I don't know who the right people are to get this thing moving. I'm going to keep reaching out to the Alumni Association on probably pulling this thing off next year for the homecoming. I think that'd be pretty cool and satisfying. It would be something I think the people would want to see and be a part of. I know I would. I think that'd be pretty cool. What's up, Jay? What's going on, my man? What's going on, big fella? What is Big Stu in the building, ladies and gentlemen? Big Stu is in the building. Trying to figure out how did my high school lose a football team. And when I tell people who have attended the same school, were just as shocked and amazed as I was. How did this news go unnoticed? Where's Fox 2 News when I need them? I need an inside report. I need somebody to tell me what happened and how can we get the football team back. With a team such as significant as Sumner High School, that name has prestige. It means something. That building, the people who went there, people who played against that school are shocked and amazed. There's no more Sumner football team. And it's just mind boggling to me. How does that happen? I understand we got to get the enrollment up. Okay, how can we do that? Do we need to have a Sumner rebuild our community and high school get together to show the people what can happen when you go to this school? I mean, I know times have changed. People are now paying a little bit more attention to what institution that their children go to. You know, back in the day, motherfuckers didn't care. You just get your ass to school. You get in there and learn the best way you can. But now you have parents really looking at the curriculum, looking at what you have to offer my child. Where's this school located? What can you give them outside of them coming here? They're looking for all those intangibles that go along with being a quote unquote student in today's society, but I guess we will see from there. But I'm just wondering, still had a great time at the homecoming. It was some beautiful, amazing people out. The music was fun, the dancing, the spontaneous dancing, the clothing line that was out there, the different products that were available from the clothing to the gummy bears was all beautiful. But one thing I must really, really let people know, you might want to get in here and hear this. Former band member and drum leader Walter Evans had the fire's damn chili I've ever had in my life. I mean, it was on point. It was the type of chili you were looking around to make sure you didn't forget where you at and lick the bowl or use your finger to lick the bowl. I mean, it was that damn good. I gave him eye contact and pointed and said, Walt, that was some good motherfucking chili. But I want to give Walt, I told him I would. And I even told his brother, the man cave president, Jim, how good the damn chili was. So appreciate the chili out there on the Saturday walk. But it was a good time seeing everybody. I mean, everybody looked good. Everybody been staying in shape and staying fit and can dress. I mean, there's some folks that were coming out there looking like a fashion show with the maroon and white on. But that's what happened on that side of the weekend. Now, on the other side of the weekend, absolute pandemonium broke out in the world of college football. You know, I don't know about you. Sometimes I don't mind looking at my phone to check scores, but I don't like to make it a regular habit, a big ordeal. I don't like doing that. I don't. What up, my man? My man, Mr. Yates in the building. My man in the building. Stopped by and spoke to Dre this morning. My dude. Oh, yeah. Darren Yates show. My man and Big Stu both in the building. Uh-oh. I'm a lottery ticket. But on Saturday, in the world of college football, watching the scores from my phone was not something I enjoy doing. And I don't like doing that. When you have something going on that you must attend, but you still got your passion over here, it's all over the place. It really is all over the place. Yes, sir. Good morning, my man. Oh yeah, the Broncos swag, man. Yeah, I got to rock my gear, man. No matter what we did yesterday, I got to rock my Broncos gear. Fan since '82. Thank you, Elway. But looking at my phone, I get done doing the all sports, all plays network college football show on Saturdays. I do it from 8 to 11. So I catch about an hour and a half of the Florida game at home. And after that, absolute pandemonium comes out. It absolutely just goes nuts. It goes a place where I didn't think it to go or want it to go. I mean, it went. You're right, Big Stu. I do need some Dre Montez gear. We need to get together on that so I can get me a store set up on here and sell me some swagalicious gear. But I'm looking at this Florida team ever since we lost to Alabama. We've been a different team. And then what happened with Kentucky, the play calling, what's going on in the red zone, the handkerchief always coming out. We get a little handsy on offense and defense. It seems to be at the wrong point of the game. I don't know what's going on with this two-headed monster situation at quarterback. It's not working. And now we go down to Death Valley and lose to LSU 42 to 49. That's 91 points if you're scoring at home. That's not what I had in the books or in the figure. I don't know what's going on with that team. I can't figure it out. It's like something happened after that Alabama game, Tati. Something happened. Beating Vandy is nothing. That isn't shit. I can go out and get 11 people to beat Vandy right now. That's not the point. The point the team is not playing up to its potential. They're playing up to I don't know what level, but we got to get that together right there for sure. I don't know what happened in Iowa, but I hope you guys are okay today at work. I mean, what happened? I thought we were in a trust tree. What happened? You played Purdue at home. You're number two. You're not acting right. You're not handling this thing right at all. What happened? Did you get over? Did you get overhyped? Were you still on a high? What happened last week? Although it was an impressive win, but you still have to get out there and play the game. Look, nothing really changed or blew my mind what happened on Saturday. But one thing's for sure: Cincinnati is trying to raise the bar. Cincinnati is trying to raise the bar. Georgia, you're on a lot of people's mind. Bama, we know you're not going nowhere. We understand you're not going anywhere. We understand. But this is getting very interesting. The fact, for one, we haven't really heard the Heisman name yet of no one. We haven't heard that name yet of a Heisman Trophy contender or name. We haven't heard that yet. Not at all. Not at all. I'm wondering why. What's going on the college Heisman watch radar? Are people making too much money with their, I guess, social media money? Maybe the attention span has shifted a little bit. I'm not seeing that dominant player in college football as we've done in years past. But oh well, it's still early in the college football season. But man, I tell you what, I saw some hellified plays in Saturday college football action, from the throw to the catch and the fans. College football fans, if you watch any of the pre-college shows, do you feel like you should be there? Do they make you want to be there when you watch them? I'm talking about the one on Fox and the one on ESPN. When you're watching those shows, do you say to yourself, damn it, I just want to take my shirt off and paint my body and pour mustard on me and drink a beer on TV and chase it with some J-Mo? Because I feel that way sometimes. They just get me motivated and all wrapped up. Goodness, it's like I want to be there. And I turn all the televisions on Turn the volume up real loud because I want to feel the emotion of college football Saturday. Show your Saturday. And I try to do it each and every Saturday, but still, it's a great time over the weekend with my Sumner Bulldogs, alumni, classmates, former teammates in the baseball team. PHL champions in '89, by the way. I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you like it is. We did our thing out there. We did our thing out there. But I want to know, how do we lose our high school football team? How do we get it back? And can we play a flag football game next year at the homecoming? We got to get to work on that. I offered to throw up the homecoming dance too, but since nobody showed up at my R. Kelly tribute listening party, we're not going to do that. I really did try to host the R. Kelly tribute listening party. You got to face it. Look, somebody still listen to his music, put it that way. But we're going to take a short little break here and have a word from our sponsor, Mountain Man Scrub.
Mountain Man Scrub.
Mountain Man Scrub.
It's
great for your
smooth as a
hands,
river flows.
your elbows, your knees, and your feet, as well as that tramp stamp or tattoo that you have somewhere on your body. Mountain Man Scrub brings that resolution back to make that tramp stamp stand out the way it used to. Go to mountainmanscrub.com. Get your scrub on today. Type in Dre Montez in the promo. That is Mountain Man Scrub. All righty. All right, we're back. There we go. All right, we're back now, good people. We got to get back right here. We're back here. Now we're all over the place. Okay, there we go. All right. You folks just tuned in. Thank you so much. Hope your Motivational Monday is going the way you think it should be. If it hasn't, go ahead and get out of bed, get a cup of coffee, and get the day started. But it is Motivational Monday. It's Libra Nation. We're on countdown to my birthday, which will be Friday. Friday is the birthday. Friday is the birthday. I don't know what you're doing Wednesday, but Wednesday we will be in Soulard at Great Grizzly Bear at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. If it's nice outside, we will be outside on the patio doing the show. Weather permitting, we will be inside doing the show at 2 p.m. at Great Grizzly Bear in Soulard. If you're not doing anything Wednesday, come on down. It's the pre birthday lunch with your boy Dre Montez as we do a podcast as well of Who's to Blame episode. And we're also going to do a live stream of Montez at midday. So come on down to Great Grizzly Bear Wednesday in Soulard at 2 p.m. Should be lots of fun. That's just one thing we're doing. We're not doing anything special. I'm not flying in Naughty by Nature this year. And Dave Matthews, they're not coming. And special guest Rihanna, that's going to be for the 55th. But for the 51st birthday, Friday, we'll be at Friendly's in South City on Roger Place at 6 p.m. on the patio. We're not on the patio. We're going to do a show at 2 p.m. We're going to get the thing popping at 6 p.m. on Friday. So that's what we have going on Friday. But other than that, hey, it's Monday, and let's keep this thing rocking and a rolling and a hollering and a going and the rocking and the rolling. Well, yesterday was Sunday Fun Day. And by some of these games, the way they turned out, a lot of you went to church early yesterday to get your prayers answered. Good for you. Those of you know who you are. But I'm going to tell you one thing. I think San Diego had a little check. I understand playing a game that early, being a West Coast team, that's part of the game. I'm not going that far down the line. But Lamar Jackson, that boy looked good. I mean, he's not going to throw for 300 yards. But his decision making, his elusiveness, things of that nature, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him, he knows how to do those three things right there. He's looking real good, like MVP type shit. But the thing that scares me about the Ravens is the only person there depending on to run the ball is Lamar Jackson. That's too much wear and tear. We've seen this story before with the elusive quarterback, the running quarterback. It don't last long, does it? Nope. What's going to happen? They're going to turn ACL. There it is, right there. Shoulder, Baker Mayfield, well, he got hit. But in this type of thing, if I'm Baltimore, Marshawn Lynch, what you doing? I'll get you all the damn Skittles you want. Let's go. Go get something. They have 5 running backs. Well, 6. 2 are healthy. You're not going to make it. This schedule gets tougher. The closer we get to December, panic button, stay close by. Stay close by. Okay, Dallas Cowboy. Boy, don't you tell no Cowboy fan they're not going to the Super Bowl right now. That's them are fighting words to them. If you know a Cowboy fan, you probably got the same text message or the same video in your feed, whether you're on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, or you have real friends that you see every day in RL, real life. They probably knocked on your door or they're going to come by your job. There's somebody at work today wearing a Cowboy hat or jersey. There's somebody, and they letting you know, them boys. Well, them boys looking good. They're looking really good. Little mishap in judgment on the defensive side. They didn't lose their composure. They brought it back to the house. And did you see the throw that Dak made yesterday? I mean, Dak not just dinking and dacking and dunking and Zeke. He is showing you the arm talent as well as the strength. That is impressive. He, it seems like Action Jackson, Lamar Jackson, and I am Dak Prescott have both went deep, deep into the vault and listened to everything that everybody told them they need to do to improve their game, and they actually went and done it. Because Dak Prescott's arm talent right now and the way he's throwing the ball, okay, looking good, Dallas, looking good. Cincy and Joe Burrow, quiet as kept. Joe's throws, man. Give this man a cigar. His throws are something. Is it helping that he's playing with a former college teammate? They kind of put each other on the map down at Baton Rouge at LSU. Is it helping a little bit? I think it is. But they're looking pretty good too. Finally, for the Jags. Ain't it kind of funny? It's kind of a subliminal message here to me. It's kind of funny that the Jacksonville Jaguars won over in London where the NFL has been trying to get in bed with London. And we already know, quote unquote, that Jacksonville is the front runner to go to London. And they win their first game over there off a wild day. He may be the only kicker in the NFL who deserves to get laid. He deserves it. Only kicker in the NFL that deserves to get laid after the game on Sunday. Job well done, young man. The proof is in the foot. The rest of you, I don't know. And Kansas City seems to still be there. We've seen what Tampa Bay has done. The Buffalo Bills, nobody circles the wagon like them. Will we see a different version of them tonight against Tennessee? I guess time will tell. But we definitely saw the results of what happened when the Chargers met up with the Ravens. It didn't go as planned. I'm not reading too much into this time confliction with the time zone. Not my problem. It's like people that fly. Why are they so tired? They sat down the whole damn time. People that fly, they sleep forever. I mean, it's like something happened in the middle of the sky to them. I don't know. And also about the NFL, what's about to happen, those people that went out early in the season, they're about to come back. Now, those teams who have not sustained an injury, this is where it happens. So now you got to be careful and selective on what you're doing, especially with your fantasy football lineup. You got to be careful and selective. Look at that. Look at the waiver wire. See who's out there still available right now to shift up those wins if you're playing fantasy football, as we do here on Montez at midday. We've been brought to you and sponsored by fantasy football sponsor, Tower Pub, located on Morgan Ford. Yes, after 15 years, they have the NFL ticket. There it is right there. Awesome. 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 In hockey news, the Blues won. That's my hockey report for you right there. But the injuries that are coming back, the injured guys that are coming back, let's pay attention to that. And let's pay attention who has not sustained an injury yet and playing pretty good ball. That could be the Arizona Football Cardinals. Kyler Hale Murray. Huh? Where Aaron Rodgers makes someone eat those words. I had Chicago winning that game in an upset. I really did. I thought I saw something. When people call when an upset happens, there's always one person that said, I picked that. But I was calling for that. I was calling for that. I thought it'd been a rival game. The way the Bears fans have been acting, and my buddy Shane's a huge Bears fan, I thought they would shift the tide a little bit. But that man Aaron Rodgers said, I've owned your ass my whole life. That is okay. All right. And happy birthday to Kansas City Chiefs' biggest fan I know, my man Brandon. Happy birthday to you, my man, and also to my cousin Martina. Those are the Libra shout outs right there from the show. Libra shout outs from the show. All right, the Major League Baseball playoffs. Outstanding. Outstanding. But here's something I wonder. If a lot of these players, we don't get to see it every day here in Cardinal Nation. We don't care about anybody else here in Cardinal Nation. But some of these names that we're seeing for the first time and actually seeing them play, you've heard them in a highlight, but to actually see the full game of some of these guys, it's some pretty good talented baseball players out here. But here's something I'm wondering as a fan that's watching at home. Are the baseball antics a little bit too much? Are they over the top? I mean, the bat throw, I get it. Okay. You want to tell me what time it is? Oh, okay. The pitchers, the way they do their approach to the home plate delivery. Baseball doing too much right now. What happened just to play the game? The natural excitement of getting a key out. Okay, I love that. That's spontaneous. That's nothing planned. Nothing planned at all. You can tell when they putting on the show and acting. And the home plate umpire that was umping the game last night in the Dodgers game. That guy was 6'7". Did anybody else notice how tall that umpire was? When Mookie Betts got up to bat on the 70-inch, the man was outside of the TV. He was that damn. Oh my God. But a little bit of me, I'm liking that baseball is giving you that entertainment. The ratings up on baseball this year. The highest market watch we had was the Field of Dreams game, which I think Major League Baseball should sell as a DVD box set with the movie and the commentary and two gold plated tickets. They should do all that together for a low price of $19.95. No, they're not going to do that. They're going to make the biggest amount of push money they possibly can. Trust me on that. They're going to get it in. They're going to get it in when it comes to that. They're going to get their money. That is for sure. But the antics, are they needed? Are they doing a little bit too much? But it is baseball, and it is the playoffs. And if you're a Cardinal fan, we're celebrating the anniversary. If you know Derek Lidge, you might want to check on him today. Call Derek Lidge and say, "Are you doing okay today?" Because today was that day that man Albert Pujols hit the train tracks. Choo choo. That was the night you could hear somebody gulp their beer way up top. It was that quiet. Silence the crowd. Today is a great day to go to YouTube and find that video and share it with your friends. Share it with a loved one out there. I'm pulling for the Dodgers no matter what. I can't go with the trash can banging team, even though Dusty Baker still wears wristbands, carries bag gloves in his back pocket, and wears cleats because Dusty always thinking he gonna get a swing in. Dusty gets it in. He gets it in. But I'm enjoying baseball so much. But I think the most overlooked and underrated play in baseball is scoring from first base. When they score from first base, oh my goodness. Shohei Ohtani looks so good doing it. I'm talking with grace. Hardly no whip. That's why I miss the Rays. The Rays have so much speed. Oh man. Whitey Herzog, I feel you. When you have that much speed, you can't help nothing but win. But how they didn't win. But I think the play scoring from first to third going from first to home is a beauty. Is a beauty. I think that is it. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing. I'm watching the sports report and they're talking about my Broncos, I think we need to have a press conference today at 2 o'clock and let's announce that Fangio is fired. I go ahead, coach. I go that far. I go that far. He got to go. The play call, the indecisiveness, the everybody throwing their hands up. Is this headset working? I mean, what? Couch potatoes know everything. Not only on Monday, but in the game moment, we're just as clueless as they are. But it's all fun to still guesstimate what the actions are being. We're watching it unravel on television. But I'm going to enjoy these Major League Baseball to the best of my ability and hope that man again, Albert Pujols, gets a bomb. But I like the Dodgers and the Braves. You know, the Braves is a man cave member T Mac squad. That's his squad. So I want them to win. And I love the swag of Freddie Freeman since I saw the story on him on E60. But I love the Dodgers because of Mookie and also Albert Pujols. So those are my reasons right there. Do my reasons really matter? Probably not. That's any of the four ex-wives. All right, the last footnote here. I want to get out of here. You know, when they take a commercial break, we get there's things going on behind the scenes. But the one thing that baffles me is halftime. What's being said in that locker room at halftime? We see different teams come at halftime. They either got the up tempo up and ready to really take control of this game, whether they're losing or winning. But there's always a difference at the halftime from the collegiate level to the professional level. I've only seen the high school halftime talks through YouTube, and that's some violent shit. I mean, high school football coaches today, oh my God, yeah, you, do you need to cuss at a child to get your point across when you're coaching? Is that needed? You need to threaten their life? Do you need to get that close to them when you're coaching in high school? Is that cussing needed when you're in high school? I'm just wondering. My coach in high school, though, I think the only thing cuss words he said was ass and shit, probably. Yeah, I think, because we lost the game. We were really drunk. And it was high school. You got to live a little. In college, we've heard some very temperamental things said in the college locker room on basketball and football, women and men. We've seen some things. I mean, is is that too much? But do you need to show your teammates or your team that you're coaching the rage you're feeling to make them play better? If you're losing a game that you obviously should be winning based on paper, you're more talented than this team, but your team is just missing all points and you're down 21-3 at halftime. Do you go in there speaking nicely? Well, guys, I don't know what's going on with this, but at this point, I think if we continue playing like this, we're going to lose this game very badly. Does that work? Or do you just go in there like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Get your head out of your fucking ass and go out here and let's play some fucking football like we know how to play. Which one is the one that's going to do it? Because I'm hearing one end from the players, one end from the coach, one end from the family members that actually know what's going on. How do you want them to talk to your child, or how do you think you should be talked to? And don't give me this, well, I want somebody to talk to me the way I should be talked to. Flip it around and how would you talk to the team then? Then let me know how you feel about that. It is Motivational Monday. I want to thank you again for tuning into today's show of Montez at Midday. You can also catch my latest episode of Who's to Blame, the podcast, wherever you listen to your podcast at or get it at. But if not, you can go to Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, Anchor, Podbean, Google Play, Tumblr, and listen to it that way as well. But it's all kind of ways. You can also visit the website, www.dremontez.com. It'd be greatly, greatly appreciated across the board. And also, as though my man Big Stu tell me, I do need to get some Dre Montez swag. We got to got that gear coming. But as I said, Wednesday, we will be in Soulard at Great Grizzly Bear at 2 p.m. Weather permitting, we'll be on the patio. If not, we'll be on the inside. On the inside. As well, Friday, 2 p.m., we'll be at Friendly's in South City on Roger Place. And 6 p.m. on the patio is when the birthday festivities will be starting as well. So there you go. Got the full rundown of the shizzo. All right, kids, we're going to get out of here. I'm going to let you guys enjoy the rest of your Motivational Monday. Do your laundry. Get that dude up out your house that's been there since Saturday morning. Hey, it's time for you to go. I thought you said you had to go to work on Mondays. Oh man, it is something wrong with me, but if it's not nothing wrong with me, it should be. In the meantime, in between time, appreciate the details of the day. And in the words of my great grandpappy, if your back pockets are touching, it means you have no ass at all. They sure don't, Daddy.